What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we are back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we got another how to build off for the Wielder of Thunder Magic GLORIO, but really quickly, before I jump into this how to build, I do want to cover one thing really quickly. I do have a second channel. I've been doing a lot of Ark Survival Ascended on that channel exclusively, and that'll be more towards what I'm leaning to. I'll be doing more Ark Survival Ascended walkthroughs, playthroughs, things of that nature. I'm going to leave that in the comment, or not the comment, in the description below, so you guys can just click on that and go straight over to that channel. Make sure you subscribe if you do enjoy Ark Survival Ascended or just anything that I do, and you really want to look into it. Go ahead and subscribe to that. But before you do that, let's jump into GLORIO and take care of his how to build for you guys. So leader skill is Demonic Power, Key 3, HP attack and defense of 200%, Battle of Wits or Accelerated Battle category, Key 3, HP attack and defense of 170, plus an additional attack and defense, HP attack and defense of 30% for Dragon Ball Seekers category, Demonic category power character excluded, meaning Demonic Power gets 200 automatically. They don't get that 30% buff. Only Battle of Wits, Accelerated Power, or Battle of Wits or Accelerated Battle characters that also belong to Dragon Ball Seekers get that additional 30%. So that's very, very key to pay attention to right there. Super attack is Flash Bolt. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, lowers attack and defense, plus gives himself attack of 9% and defense of 6. I'm not sure honestly what that means. So here's the question I have for this one. Is this like a 1-turn stack and this is infinitely every time he supers his stats go up by that? Because if that is actually a pretty cool little thing they could add in. That's kind of nice. And is that exclusively for him or is that for everybody? We don't know, but I digress. Passive skill, Mysterious Strength. Activates entrance animation upon the character's entry once only, launches additional attacks as a 70% chance, so great chance of becoming a super attack for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. Key +3 and attack and defense of 200%. 200%? What? 200%! Launches an additional attack as a high chance of becoming a super attack. So for his first turn, he's guaranteed 3 attacks. One of them 50% chance to be super, one of them 70. High chance of evading enemies' attacks, so 50% right off the rip. Launches another additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super as a second or third attacker in a turn, so he's again going to be a second or third slot unit. So that's another additional 70% chance of getting a crit in that attack slot. In all that, Key +1 attack defense of 50% per 3 turns as a third attacker. Okay, so he's definitely going to be a slot 3 unit. So he's going to have 1 chance of attacking here, getting a super 70%, 50%, 70% for his first turn, so he can launch 4 supers possibly in his first turn as a third attacker in a turn. Plus he supports everybody by Key +1 and 50%. Plus he gets 150 when attacking to attack and defense. Plus an additional 50% within the same turn with each attack performed. So if you have him in slot 3 on his first turn, he launches 4 attacks. He gets up to 200%, not counting his additional another attack he could get from his hidden potential, so that put him at 5 attacks technically. So that put him at 250%. Plus an additional 30% chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 10% up to 30% within the same turn with each super attack performed. Launches an additional super attack every time the character performs a super attack 3 or more times in battle, up to once per turn. So theoretically, if all things fall perfectly and you have the most idealistic turn possible, he'll do his normal attack, a normal super attack. Great chance of becoming a super right there, so on his second additional, so that's 2 supers. Launches an additional attack, a high chance of becoming a super attack, guaranteed that's a guaranteed third attack. So let's just say that hits, so it's third super. Then you proc this here, so that gives you that 4th super. Putting him as a third or fourth, or second or third character attack in the turn, which you would do. Generally, you're going to probably put him in slot 3 anyway, so that puts him up to a 5th super chance. Then the hidden potential could launch a 6th super attack in 1 turn, all of them greatly raising attack and defense, all of them giving him this buff here, plus also giving him this buff as well, up to 6 attacks, so 300% technically, plus this here. Then attack plus 30% with each super attack performed. So theoretically, you're looking at what's 3 times 5 is 150. So that's an additional 180% attack from this, 300% from this, 150% from this, and then this here, and then this here stacking, and then this here. So this man's going to have ridiculously high attack stat, and he's in one of those positions where you want to keep him as your second or third floater. So yeah, he literally is going to be a critical dodge guy, no question. You don't even want to build him additionals at all. Critical dodge all the way across the board. Critical dodge entirely. I'm not even going to contend with that one. Lightning Buster. Greatly raises attack temporarily, does ultimate damage, causes ultimate damage to enemy, disables enemy action once within turn. Can be activated performing 3 or more super attacks in the battle. That's easy in 1 turn. So his link skills aren't the greatest. Cold Judgment's really good. Speedy Retribution's kinda alright. Brainiac's is pretty decent. Solid Support's pretty decent. Master Magic's not bad. Fierce Battle's pretty straightforward. You know you're gonna get that. His linking partner, since he leads Demonic Power, he doesn't have an easy A yet, so you can't really run him. This guy would be pretty decent to run. The Gohans, you could probably run with this guy pretty well, I'm assuming. But again, he's going to be your 3rd slot unit, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I mean, yeah, with these guys just getting that easy A, you could definitely make some things work with this guy. But yeah, so how we're going to build this man is actually relatively straightforward. We're going to do him relatively similar to how we did the Goku, but except for going with critical in the top left, we're going to go, or instead of going dodge that additional 5 in the dodge in the top left, we're going to have that for additionals, because he's the Fizz type. So we're going to go 3 crit top left, 6 dodge, 5 additionals, because the 5 additionals built in because he is a Fizz type. So that's 3 critical, 6 dodge, 5 additional. And then bottom right, we're going to go critical of 3 to put him up to 6 critical, 5 additional, and then we're going to do 9 dodge. So that's going to be a total of 5 additional, because he's built in, 6 critical, because of the fact that we want 3 in the top left, 3 in the bottom, and then 15 dodge. We're going to go a little higher in the dodge because of this guy, because of the fact, granted, he does have that 50%. I don't know how he's going to handle, because he doesn't have any damage reduction. So he is pure defense. He does not have any guard, does not have any damage reduction. So we're going to go 5 critical, or 5 additional, 6 critical, 15 dodge. And then all across the board for bronze, silver, and gold, we're going to go additional dodge, hear me out, critical dodge, critical dodge. That's how I think we should build him from left to right, because of that chance, give us that little bit of additional chance to get that guaranteed, or not guaranteed, the hidden potential active skill to activate, and then just still giving him those added chances to get the crit going. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And for those of you that do care for my content, enjoy what you see, go on over and make sure you subscribe to my Arc Survival Ascended channel. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.